You're listening to Radio Cardiff Big on Business with me, John Lenny Jr.
And myself, Loretta Gaffney.
And inside the studio, Loretta, we have...
Mr. Mike Bailey from the Platinum Marketing Group. Hello, Mike. How are you?
Hello, Mike.
Good morning, Cardiff. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Managed to dodge the rain on the way here.
Oh, yeah, well, that couldn't have been easy.
Not really, no.
Oh, we've brought you in so we can talk a little bit about your company, the Platinum Marketing Group. And where are you based?
We're based in Cardiff Bay, Enterprise House, just opposite Cardiff Bay Station. Got an office in there.
And what do you specialise in?
Specialise in integrated marketing, really. So internet, social media, mobile marketing and reputation management, as well as the more traditional sort of offline marketing.
All right. Marketing has changed over the last 10 to 20 years for businesses, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. I mean, 10, 20 years ago, you were just looking at the local papers, Yellow Pages. Everyone was in the Yellow Pages. And local radio, of course, has always been a good place to advertise.
Yeah.
And if you had the budget, then TV as well. But even on TV, there was only 2 or 3 commercial channels.
Yeah.
There's multiple commercial channels with multiple sort of audiences as well. And then, of course, there's the internet. There's social media, SEO, search engine optimization, pay-per-click, and all the sort of blogs and video and mobile marketing as well. And the new things coming along, reputation management and sort of positioning as well, trying to position your business as the number one information provider, really.
Yeah, yeah. So social media, how can local businesses use this to their advantage?
Well, it's really about listening. A lot of businesses will go and produce content and share their content, and that's great because that gets you noticed and lets people know who you are and what you specialise in. But it's really about listening to people talking online and what they're saying. They might be talking about you. If you're a smaller business, it's more likely they're talking about your industry or the general products and services that you provide. And they're sort of early buying signals, really, that you want to be listening out for. People are talking about things and suggesting that they might want to be buying things before they necessarily even realise that that's what they're looking to buy.
Give us an example. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, an obvious example is like somebody mentioning sort of getting engaged, and that's a hot lead for wedding services. Now, we're not saying that you start to sell to them immediately, of course, because it might all go to pot. The whole engagement might not work. But if you engage with them, interact, inform them on their choices, educate them a little bit as to what's possible within their budget, you're sort of positioning yourself as the go-to person for them. So if they've got any further questions, they're going to be contacting you rather than going to Tom Jones Wedding Services down the road.
Now, I've been to your offices to see the system. I mean, I didn't quite understand it when you explained to me, but I was sat there and I was sat in front of your computer, and you do literally, and anyone that's chatting online, I mean, where do you get these leads from?
It's everywhere. There's special software that you can use but basically you can do searches for certain keywords or key phrases.
Trigger phrases,
that people will be using. Like I say, they might not... It's not so much people saying, let's say for a mortgage, they wouldn't be saying, I need a mortgage, but they might be saying, oh, we're moving house soon, or we're getting some boxes together to pack up stuff or something like that. And that could be a trigger for house moving services or whatever.
So it basically provides warm leads?
Yeah, really, yeah. And it's about making contact with them before they perhaps even realise that they need your services.
Now, I've noticed as part of your services, and you mentioned earlier, actually, reputation management. I mean, can you advise our listeners what this entails?
Yeah, sure. As we said, people always talking about businesses. There are multiple review sites. You've got Google Places as well, where people review local businesses, restaurants, etc. We all know that good news travels slow, bad news travels a lot faster. And really, reputation management is about dealing with the bad news quickly, in an amicable way, professional way, so that it becomes good news. If you deal with a bad review and you correct the problems, the customer's then going to start talking about you in a good light. People reading it are also going to start talking about you in a good light as well.
So it's pretty much essential, actually, reputation management, isn't it?
It is, certainly, yeah, especially for sort of business to consumer type businesses, definitely.
Okay.
And the important thing really is don't ignore the bad reviews, don't ignore the bad news, don't think they're going to go away because they won't.
Yeah.
Other people will add to them and it will snowball. But if you deal with the bad reviews, put them right, then, like I say, it should be good news for you.
Excellent. Now, mobile marketing, everyone has a mobile phone, and we all have them switched on more often than not, and can't leave home without them. It seems surely a fantastic tool for businesses to exploit to help promote their businesses.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, like, as you say, everyone has their mobile phone with them. When your text message notification goes off, pretty much everyone, unless you're driving, hopefully, you stop what you're doing and you look at the message and see what it is, and then you interact or respond to it.
Yeah.
Businesses can use that, really effective way of communicating with your clients or with your prospects and getting them to take some instant action.
Yeah.
For instance, restaurants could send out messages to say, you're within X, say 500 yards of our restaurant. If you're coming within the next half hour, you get this sort of deal.
That's a good idea.
And people will either go in or they won't, but that's potentially new clients that would otherwise have just walked past.
I've come across this in that you get taxed for PPI marketing companies.
Mm-hmm.
So and banks as well use those now, don't they? But you're saying that the smaller business maybe needs to take advantage of this a little more.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's more effective for the location-based businesses. The PPI stuff, it's not quite using it correctly. It's sort of spamming it more.
Yeah,
but,
that was the point I was going to make. That's the danger with that. You've got to get that right, haven't you?
Absolutely.
You can do it yourself. But some people, as soon as I see it from them, I think, delete.
Yeah.
And that's the danger, isn't
Absolutely,
it?
yeah.
But you get it right, of course.
We get it right. Absolutely, we get it right for our clients as well. And it's about targeting the right people with the right message, not just sending out something to everyone and hoping for a few responses.
Yeah. Well, the example you gave there with the restaurants, that's the type of thing, people in town. So do you interact with what's it called then? Bluetooth technology and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we can do, yeah. Some people find that intrusive, other people love it.
Yeah.
But it's a similar sort of way of communicating.
Right.
So, similar
it
sort of
has
idea.
changed a lot. That's what's coming through to me is that, and it's a lot more cost effective at times, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also with mobile, businesses really ideally need a mobile optimised site as well, so that it shows on the mobile screen, whether it's a tablet or whatever type of mobile phone it is. It shows on the screen perfectly. You don't have to scroll around or anything like that. You've got nice big menus to press with no matter how big your fingers are, you're going to get the right option.
Yeah.
Because if you've just got your PC site and that's shown on your phone, the newer phones will sort of resize it so that it all shows in the screen, but you still have to scroll up or down and you have to make the screen bigger to really be able to see what the content is and what the menu options are. So a mobile site is definitely necessary for businesses, and it's also about thinking of the end user as well. People on their mobiles are going to need different type of content, access to different content quicker than if you're sitting at your PC. You're happy to sort of click around the site and go 3 or 4 pages deep to find the information you need. But if you're on your mobile phone, people are impatient. They're walking around town or whatever. They want to find the menu for the restaurant, or they want to find the opening times for the accountant or whatever, and they want to find it now. They don't want to have to go through 3 or 4 pages.
So, is this a costly exercise? For the smaller businesses, could they afford this service?
I can do. We work within businesses' budgets at the end of the day. We sort of do on a monthly submission, a monthly retainer, as it were, within their budget. So if a business can, say, as a budget of £500 a month, compared to a business at £1,500 a month, the one at £1,500 is going to get things 3 times quicker.
Yeah.
Simply because it's paying more. But the one on the £500 a month is still going to get there, and it's able to reinvest as the results come in from the marketing. But to give an idea, for the mobile site, a normal 5 or 10 page mobile site, you'd be looking around about the 347 mark for that.
Right.
And that enables you to have Google Maps on there so people can find where you are. You get a click to call button, so just one click on the mobile phone screen and they're calling you straight away. So you're making it as easy for them as possible to connect with you.
So basically, if the small or medium-sized businesses just come to you with a budget, then you could advise them as to what you could do for them within that budget. What course of action would be most successful?
That's right, yeah, depending on where they are already. We look to complement their existing marketing, their existing business, and then help them grow. We go through what's called like a mind map thing of various types of marketing strategies, online, offline, and we go through it with them and see what resonates with them and their clients, and where they want to go really with their business.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Mike, I was chatting to you before the show, and I bonded with you through a track. Yeah, that's the amazing thing about music, isn't it? You know, if somebody, you can tell where someone's coming from if you like similar music. And I've asked Mike to choose a track, which is going to come up after the adverts, which are due at 10:30, and he's chosen a track that I've myself have phoned in to ask people to play for me. What's that track going to be, Mike?
Cy Smith.
Cy Smith and One of Them Nights.
That's it.
Yeah, a lot of people, though, we're going to play that in a moment, but a lot of people think that they can actually do the social media thing there themselves. Now, I think sometimes they're too close to the product to get it right. Is that something that you find?
Yeah, we work with the businesses, so we don't sort of take over their social media activities, as it were, but we work with them to make sure they get it right. Like I say, a lot of businesses will put out content, but they won't really have a strategy there behind it. They won't really know, who am I trying to reach, what am I trying to achieve with this content. They find something in their industry, or they produce a new product and they want to tell everyone about it, and that's understandable. But they perhaps don't really grasp who they want to tell, or how they want to tell them, or what they want as a result of that communication. You know, there are various ways of using social media, and it's not just about promotion. It can be about building relationships, strategic partnerships, finding new suppliers, and it's about developing an overall strategy for that and then implementing it really well.
Okay, well, we're going to pick that up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Radio Cardiff, Big on Business with myself, John Lenny Jr.
And myself, Loretta Gaffney.
The sound of the capital city, Radio Cardiff.
Are you afraid to answer your phone or open your post because your creditors won't leave you alone? Then why not speak to one of Help Debt Plus's qualified advisors, either at your home or over the telephone? They'll take details of your creditors and negotiate with them to reduce your monthly outgoings into one low, affordable payment. Take control of your life again by calling Help Debt Plus on 02920 611 935. There is no charge for discussing your requirements, and they have over 30 years' experience in helping local people just like you. Log on to the Help Debt Plus website for further details.
Dwi ddim yn rhy hwyr I gofrestru I bleidleisio. Cadwch lygad am eich ffurflen gofrestru etholiadol a fydd yn dod drwy'ch drws cyn bo hir.
Pam fod angen I mi gofrestru? Gallwch dweud eich dweud am yr heddlu ac etholiadau'r dyfodol yn eich ardal. Mae cofrestru yn caniatáu chi bleidleisio ac yn gallu helpu eich sgôr credyd. Mae rhaid I chi roi wybodaeth yn ôl y gyfraith, felly gwnewch yn siŵr fod eich manylion yn gywir.
Mae angen I ni gael eich ffurflenni wedi cwblhau cyn gyntad a phosibl. Felly peidiwch ag yngofio dychwelyd eich ffurflenni erbyn 8 Hydref 2012. Cysylltwch ar gwasanaethau etholiadol a dim 29 287 234 neu ewch I wdrifflig.caerdydd.gov.uk I gael manylion.
Oh no, I don't believe it. I've just cracked my iPhone screen.
If you've dropped or damaged your phone, it can be both an expensive and inconvenient ordeal. That's where we at SimTech World can help. We also repair iPods, iPads and most popular games consoles. Pop into SimTech World, Albany Road, Cardiff. We're right next to the pawnbroker. Or visit us online, simtechworld.co.uk. Also, for a limited period only, get 10% off when you mention Radio Cardiff. SimTech World, 02920 480 770.
When it comes to waste management, don't waste your time. Call A&T 02920 37 37 44 for a fast, reliable professional waste management solution that comes at a competitive price that gets rid of your waste without wasting your money. A&T have a large fleet of radio-controlled vehicles at their disposal and over 25 years experience in catering for the construction industry. So whether it's our 16-yard extra large for site construction or our 2-yard mini for that garden makeover, call A&T for an environmentally friendly waste management solution that won't waste your time or your money. A&T 02920 37 37 44.
Waste our game. A&T's our name.
You're listening to Radio Cardiff. This is Big on Business with myself, John Lenny Jr.
And myself, Loretta Gaffney.
And also our guests inside. We've got Mike Bailey from
the Platinum Marketing Group.
Platinum Marketing Group. Hey, I'll have some of that. Anyway, this is a track you've chosen, Mike. And once again, would you repeat what it is?
Cy Smith, One of Those Nights.
Enjoy.
Desire is to have myself some fun. I got money, but nobody, no one to call my own. Feel so late, I'm tired, yes, tired of being alone. one of them nights you feel like getting down. Yeah, it's just one of them nights. One of them nights you feel like getting down. One of them nights you feel like getting down. Tonight, you know, yeah. One of them nights you feel like getting down. Hey, let's go. Neon city lights showing me the way. Take me to the heights. Gonna burn all night till the break of day. One of those nights, one of them nights you feel like getting down. It's just one of them nights, yeah. One of them nights you feel like getting down. One of them nights, one of them nights, one of them nights you feel like getting down. Getting down, getting down. One of them nights you feel like getting down. Step out, yeah, to the groove. Step out, yeah, get into the groove. Step out, yeah, to the groove. I wanna do it. Dum, 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 It's just one of them nights. It's just one of them nights. Step out. It's just one of them nights. One of them nights. It's just one of them nights. One of them nights. One of them nights. Step out.
Hey, Mike, great choice.
Yeah, it's a cracking song. I love it. I remember driving in to work, listening to Radio Cardiff, listening to Tubbs playing it.
Yeah.
And I thought, what is this song? What is this song? And he didn't tell us for a couple of songs.
Didn't he?
I had to sit in the car waiting, you know.
Yeah,
But it's a cracking tune.
He gets undercover with his bullets, he does, actually, you know. But great choice. And it's funny, we've been dancing in the studio here,
Yeah.
talking about back in the day. Hey.
Talking of dancing, Mike, I mean, you have some hobbies, don't you?
Yeah, including dancing. Yeah. It's a good job we're on radio, not on TV. But, yeah, I do a little bit of ballroom dancing, a bit of Latin. When Strictly started up, you know, it was all the rage, wasn't it? And everybody sort of started having lessons. And me and the missus were the same. We started having lessons. We cracked a few dances, but a few of them were a bit too difficult. But yeah, it's it enables you to go and have a good time if you're at some posh do or on a cruise or something. It's nice. And then also, if you're going clubbing or out for a Christmas party somewhere, then just the normal dancing's really good as well.
I can't wait to watch you bust your moves.
Come on, grab Loretta now, Mike, and give it a whirl. And to play some salsa next track. Yeah.
You heard it here first. There you go.
Just going back to your marketing and business. I mean, what one piece of advice?
Do we have to?
Yeah, allegedly that's why you're here. What one piece of advice would you give our business listeners that they could run with now themselves?
Okay, well, it's cheaper to market to your existing clients, and a lot of businesses fall quite short on that. So the advice really is to look into how you can monetise your existing clients more, really. adding value to their, to your relationship with them, getting to understand your client base, including their personal sides, and then sort of segmenting them into relevant sections, so you can target those sort of specific sections a lot more exact, as it were.
So basically saying look after the customers that you've already got, rather than having to go out and constantly find new ones, yeah?
Yeah, or as well as.
Yeah.
As well. Once people are bought from you, they're going to buy from you. There's more chance of them buying from you again and again. Let's say the obvious ones are Tesco's. People will go back to Tesco's 1,000,001 times. Hairdressers, again, you do a good job, they're going to come back to you.
Yeah.
But is there a way of getting them to spend more? Can you start telling them about other services that you offer?
Yeah.
As again, if we use hairdressers, if they just come in for a wet cut, can you start to talk to them about colouring or certain styles of hair? Can you sell them some products? Can you start to develop more of a relationship with them so you become more than their hairdresser?
So, I mean, do you charge for your first consultation when you're dealing with a new customer?
It depends. For Radio Cardiff listeners, we won't. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Because you play such good music.
How do we get in touch with you?
Well, you can contact Radio Cardiff and we can pass on the details.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, look up the Platinum Marketing. Or alternatively, ring
02921 660 250.
Okay.
Okay. 660 250.
That's it.
Yeah.
02921.
02921, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I'll be taking you up on that anyway.
Yeah,
I'm a Radio Cardiff listener, so do I qualify, Mike?
You do, yeah, absolutely.
I'm particularly interested. I like what you said about the mobile site. So I think it's really relevant for Radio Cardiff because we're going to be upgrading our streaming system. So we want people to be listening on their phones and stuff. So you don't be hunting around through all flash menus showing and all that sort of stuff on our normal website. We'll be straight to listen again, I would imagine. Listen live or whatever, and stuff like that. Or if you wanted to advertise, contact details, etc.
Yeah, that's right. It's all about making it as easy as possible for the prospect or client to spend more money with you, really.
It's funny, I'm sure people, like I've got a new phone and it's fantastic, I've got to say, the Samsung Galaxy 3, S3, but when they haven't got the site, I know exactly what you mean, and I've got quite big hands, so I'm trying to zoom in and zoom out and and then you press the wrong link, and then you're over somewhere else, and so if you've got a site that's really workable, and it's not that much, you were saying, roughly about £350?
Yeah, £350, yes, starters. And then,
that's great, isn't it?
If you want M-commerce where you can actually take money over it, then it's a bit more, but that's more development.
Excellent.
Okay, so can I just ask you, so say I said to you, right, okay, we're going to give you our business, right, and you'd love to get your hands on Radio Cardiff, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah, you can see lots of ways you can integrate, because obviously we're marketing in itself. But what sort of things, like say I came to see you, first session, what sort of things would you be asking me?
I'll be asking who your listeners are, how you can monetise those listeners, how you can monetise the businesses that interact with Radio Cardiff already.
Yeah.
And sort of what your aims are really over the next 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, so that we can make sure that we're working along the same lines.
Okay, and I give you that information, what happens then?
A strategy, whether it's mobile, well, it would be partly mobile, obviously, because you've already given me a massive buying signal.
A buying signal! Are these like traffic lights now?
Who needs social media when you're on Radio Cardiff, eh?
Look at that, he's red hot, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's seen the opportunity from me. I'm only interviewing, I'm only pretending. No, go on.
Yeah, so we'd go through some mobile strategies and what they could achieve. We'd go through some internet social media strategies, some offline strategies. And certain things are going to resonate with you or whoever I'm talking to, whoever's a decision maker. They're going to resonate with them. They're going to make sense to your end user as well, and we run with them. And then
so then you get back. Would you get back in touch with me then, like say a week or so, and then you come back and see you again, or you come and see me, tell me what you decided we should do, how much we should spend. I'm trying to check the process.
Yeah. Well, what we do, we come and visit the prospect, and we run through the mind map with them, which basically runs through every type of marketing that's possible and that we can offer, and we go into it specifically from their industry, from their point of view. So it's not generic. So like, the email marketing would be specifically for, in your case, Radio Cardiff, and the social media would be specifically for Radio Cardiff listeners and prospective listeners, etc. And then we'd monetize that angle as well to say, this is the potential return from that. This is a potential return from this angle, and then work within your budget to deliver it.
And then, so I pay you monthly then to manage that and implement that strategy.
That's right. And then from the results, hopefully, you'd be able to reinvest more and more and grow from it.
I tell you what, you must be fantastic for small to medium enterprises who can't afford a marketing person.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, part of the aim is to, ideally, in the long run, replace the larger marketing departments as well to some extent in businesses.
Is it?
Rather than them spending sort of, £300,000 on their marketing staff, use us instead. Pay maybe 60% of that amount.
Yeah.
Without all the
and you buy in your team, don't you? You don't just get one
right.
person who's maybe got one skill set. You're buying a team behind your business.
Yeah. We've got experts dotted all around the world: the UK, US, Australia, Asia.
Yay, that's
all experts
international.
In all the relevant fields. So depending on your budget, you'd have an absolute top-notch expert working on your social media side.
All right. So if you're more of an online sort of business, then you're looking at the international buy-in potential.
Certainly, yeah, can do.
This is big stuff.
But also works for the local side as well. You know, the local businesses, people walking past, that's where a lot of money is as well. Yeah. And then those that want to go further, they can. I mean, you can sort of productise your services to some extent and sell them. You might not sell as much as you would.
So we're saying no matter how big, how small, if you're international, if you're a website online selling, I don't know, gears to worldwide for helicopters, you can still help.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Great. Hey, what a fantastic, great service. I wouldn't know where to begin with that, you know, because I tell you what, we've got some listeners in Australia, right? Okay, can I test you out, you know? This is just a bit of fun. We've got lots of listeners in Australia, expats, you know, Cardiffians, who are living there, want to keep in touch with what's happening. How can we monetise them?
Jeez, mate. Well, you could help, maybe advise them or help them set up a like community over there for sort of Welsh expats, and then link those people to your radio station.
Right. Okay.
And try and sell things. Try and sell things to them. If you're talking about serious monetisation, you can try and sell things to them and through them.
Right.
Regarding. Yeah, people sort of want to...
I was only joking. Hey, what a great idea.
People want to stay in touch.
What a great idea. Live and direct there.
People want to stay in touch with their past, don't they? And if they're Cardiffians, if they're still Schlag, as it were, in their Australian home, then they want to still know what's going on here.
They send pictures to us of them all in Cardiff City shirts and stuff like that, and then, you know...
Is it the red ones or the blue ones?
I've had a picture with the red.
Just what I was going to say.
I haven't had a picture with the red ones yet. No, we've had the pictures with the blue ones, so yeah. But they are. You heard it here. Platinum Marketing Group can help you, okay? We've got a couple of suggestions coming in from our resident mechanic.
Yes. Cliff from Mobitech, yeah.
Yeah, he's providing some tips for us, you know, on your car. I'm sure you can take advantage of these, Mike, as well. Fire away, Loretta.
Right, Mobitech's tips of the week. When booking for a service, supply your own parts. The markup on oil alone is unbelievable. Many basic service items can be bought dirt cheap. Always ask for a rundown on your bill and check everything. Always leave a contact number and insist on being notified if further work is required on your car. Now, if you do have a fault with your car, describe it as best as possible, but don't say what you think it is. Otherwise, you may find yourself with a large bill, your car no better, and a garage saying, well, we did what you told us you thought it was. So, very useful tips there, and we'll have more of those coming from Cliff next week.
Yeah, thanks for your motoring tips, Cliff. Yeah, there we go. Isn't it? That's funny, because I was going to say, I think it's the carburettor. And I don't even know what that is, but it sounds, I think, like I sound like I know what I take the other approach. Like, I know what's going on here, mate, so you can't tell me it's what, you know?
Yeah, I've done the same.
Have you, yeah?
Yeah, and he is quite right. I mean, you can pick up a lot of car products, even from your local supermarket now, you know, like oil and all the rest of it. I've seen it as I've gone past. So, yeah, and of course there are shops within the Cardiff area that do offer quite cheap parts, don't they?
That's right, yeah, if you know what it is. And, I mean, a good garage shouldn't oppose to you getting some parts, I suppose, should they? No. Richard's anyway, we're going to make some more money off you besides the labour cost.
Yeah, exactly.
How would you help a garage, Mike?
Well, service garage.
Yeah, service garage.
We'd find out what their speciality is and what their most sort of profitable services are, whether it's MOT or just, you know, the natural service or whatever, and we'd try and focus on that. We'd find out where their sort of normal client base hang out online, whether it's social media or on blogs or whatever sites they visit, and then we'd look to advertise to them via those sites.
Right. Okay, it's also impressive is your knowledge. Obviously, you've got lots of different types of clients. So you really I get the impression you understand a lot of different business models, like hairdressing. Like you're aware of the colour and the wet cuts only, and I suppose you'd have to, innit?
You do, yeah. I mean, marketing is marketing. At the end of the day, it's about connecting the client with the business and getting money out their wallets. At the end of the day, in a crude way.
Yeah.
So that is marketing, but understanding the various industries is important as well, and talking to them in their sort of language as well.
Yeah. What would be the piece of technology? What's the latest thing in marketing? Okay, we're all aware of Facebook and maybe Twitter. Is there anything that's new that you're excited about, or have you got a new piece of software that you think, because obviously when you do something, because there is a bit of passion in there, isn't it? You love, I can tell you love marketing. Yeah. What's the thing that's given you a buzz in terms of the new marketing?
Via mostly mobile is augmented reality.
Right, okay.
Sounds complicated, and it is.
Yeah. Sounds like good fun, that. Augment me.
It's the sort of thing where you can have your mobile phone. You need certain apps, but a couple of examples are on Lego boxes.
Lego boxes?
Lego boxes. The kids can, or whoever can scan the Lego box, and it will show a 3D model that they're basically going to make. So they can see the model before. Yeah. It shows it on the front of them.
Yeah.
And so, the kids are doing it and thinking, I understand this. And the parents, you can see them on the video, you can see them looking, how the hell does that work? What the hell are they doing? The kids are just doing it naturally because it's they don't know any different.
Right. Yeah.
So that's one way, and then another way is again using your mobile phone. You can walk down, let's say, Main Street in New York, one of the main streets, and you look down a side road and you think you're looking for a certain restaurant and you're not too sure where it is. Now, obviously, you can use Google Maps to find it as well, but with augmented reality, you can just hold your phone up if you've got the right sort of app, as it were.
Yeah.
You can hold your phone up and it will tell you all the businesses down that side street, so you haven't even got to bother walking down there to find out that the other one's not there.
Lots of websites have them. Cliff has got one on his Baby Tech website. And, if you can scan them, if you've got the right app, you can often quite make savings, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, lots of special offers that are only available if you can read that tag, so to speak.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Okay, so things are changing. Okay, we're going to take the track. I've chosen a track for you, actually, Mike, and I'm going to let you and Loretta have a little dance, right? off air, of course, okay? But I'll tell the listeners how well you did right after this.
Mis pies ya han dejado de bailar desde que tú te fuiste, y al dejar aquel vacío aquí en mi corazón, la música ha dejado de sonar. Ya tú lo ves, no hay melodía que me haga alegrar el alma cual la conga que al va llenando aquel vacío que al salir tú dejaste en mí. Te llamo. Yo ya no bailo más desde que tú no estás. Yo ya no bailo más. La música ya se me ha ido desde que tú no estás. Desde que tú te fuiste, corazón. Yo ya no bailo más. Solo la conga a mí me alegra. Desde que tú no estás. Su ricura y su color. Oye, mamá, yo ya no bailo más. Y pa' afuera con ese mambo rico. Así se toca. Y que te cuente. Mira, no bailo más. Desde que tú no estás, yo ya no bailo más. Desde que tú no estás, y pensar que me dejas, yo ya no bailo más. Ya no como, ya no gozo, ya no vivo. Desde que tú no estás, sabe Dios lo que voy a hacer por eso. Yo ya no bailo. Yo ya no bailo más. Desde que tú no estás. Yo es una mano que me da risa y ahí no llorar. Yo no sé qué hacer. Desde que tú no estás. Desde que te fuiste, ya no puedo vacilar, ya no como, ya no vivo, ya no bailo. No estás rezándole a todos los santos que le traigan más. Y te llamo.
Well, I tell you what can I say? Hey, Loretta, I didn't know you could dance like that. Wow. Hey, tell you what, that was really good. That was cool, that was. Hey, Mike, you can move too.
Yeah. I know. Can someone put the aircon on?
Oh, no, it's great to see the other side of businesses as well, because, like, you know, with the programme, obviously we're talking about businesses. I think I was interested in marketing, though, because, market themselves nowadays, don't they?
Yeah,
In a way,
yeah.
in a chatting, it's getting themselves out there. Okay, it's not a business, but it's
Yeah,
very,
definitely.
yeah.
It's a business essential, really.
Yes.
You know, if you want to grow and you want to stay one step ahead of your competitors, then the best marketing strategy will get you there, won't they?
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, can I just say what's coming up next? Stay tuned for us. We're coming up right after the news at 11. Let the music play with Big Scott, and he's going to have a chat and live acoustic tunes from Rhys Morgan, who he tells me is really good. Local new artist, plus great tunes to complement the National Day. And he's told me about that. He's told me not to give it away. Stay tuned. I tell you what, it's going to be interesting. Okay, that's right after us at 11. But in the meantime, I tell you what, I'm sat here when we were talking to that, right? Because I love technology. I suppose I got the G of geek behind my name, you know? I'm not quite there, but I love it. I really do. And if someone starts talking about technology, I'm like, I'm interested, okay?
Yeah.
But, like, there's certain businesses that do need the old school, like your flyers, posters, maybe somebody who's starting up, where do I get a website done? How do I, is this guy better because he has me $4,000, or should I be paying 300 quid here for what I need? We know you do all the new stuff. Do you take care of the old school stuff?
Yeah, we do, definitely, yeah. Direct mail, telemarketing, press releases, CDs, videos, anything like that.
Right.
We can take care of that as well. It's all about using the traditional and maybe the new. If it suits your business, if your clients are online, then you need to be online and have a presence there. If they're not, then you don't need to be online.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're rapidly approaching the hour of 11. So, just to wrap it up, so if I was interested, and which I am, I'm going to grab you as soon as we get out of the studio. So, for someone listening who'd want to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
There's the website www.theplatinummarketinggroup.com. There's the phone 02921 660 250, or you can pop in the office as well. Ring me first, obviously, but pop in the office. Enterprise House, Bute Street, opposite Cardiff Base Station.
Have you got any social media, mate? Because I know a guy who can sort you out. You can get them through Facebook, aren't you there? No, they can get you on Facebook, can't they?
They can do, yeah.
Yeah,
Find us on
Platinum
Facebook,
Media.
find us on LinkedIn, find us on Twitter.
And you're local?
Yeah.
Easy peasy. There we go.
Yeah.
See, Radio Cardiff, big on business. We're helping you. Look, see, so if you're an old school business thinking, oh, you know, this Facebook, and I tell you what I find with some of the senior business, I'm not interested in all that stuff. We've been doing well for years. You know, that type of attitude, you know. Do you come across that?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Yeah, you know, we fake this, that's a kid, you know, that type of attitude. But it is really effective, isn't it?
It is really effective, yeah. When we come across that attitude, we work with them at the end of the day. They know their business, we know marketing. And it's just about trying to find the balance between the two.
Absolutely.
Once we prove the results, then they're converted.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Okay, well, that was big on business for this week. Thanks for coming in, Mike.
Thank you.
And it's goodbye from me. Stay tuned for Big Scott, John Lenny Jr.
And goodbye from me, Loretta Gaffney.
The sound of the capital city. Radio Cardiff.
Radio